Okay, you know the Manson family murders, right?
Yeah, like huge in true crime.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so creepy. The Tate and LaBianca murders in California in 1969.
Yeah.
So we're going deep today into
Very deep.
really deep into the document called the Manson Family Murders.pdf. Okay?
Sounds good.
And we're going to kind of cut through all the noise and like give you the
Yeah.
the essential stuff, you know, like who did what, why they did it, and why it's like still such a big deal today.
Absolutely.
So let's get into it.
Yeah.
You know, right off the bat, we have like two sets of murders.
Yeah.
But they're totally connected, you know?
Yeah, very much so.
So first we have the Tate murders.
August 8th and 9th.
August 8th and 9th.
1969?
1969. And this is the one with Sharon Tate.
Yeah, the actress.
Yeah, she was pregnant too.
Oh, right.
So sad. And there was Jay Sebring and Abigail Folger.
And Vosi Frykowski.
Yeah, him too. And then Stephen Parent.
Okay.
And they were all killed at a house on CeeLo Drive.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's insane.
It is.
The killers there were Susan Atkins, Patricia Krenwinkel, and Charles Tex Watson.
Right. And then Linda Kasabian.
She was there.
She was there but didn't actually participate.
Yeah, she like witnessed it or something.
Yeah. Wild.
I know. And then the very next night, the LaBianca murders happened.
Wow. So soon after.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable how fast this all went down. And that one was in Los Feliz
Okay.
with Leno and Rosemary LaBianca.
Leno was a supermarket executive
Yeah, I think so. And Charles Manson was actually present for this one.
at the LaBianca murders.
Yeah. Well, not during the murders.
Right.
But like before.
Okay, so before they happened.
Yeah, and then Watson and Krenwinkel were there.
Uh-huh.
And Leslie Van Houten, too.
Okay, got it.
So, like, how does someone even come up with this, you know?
Well, that's where Manson comes in.
Right.
He was like the brains behind it all. you
Yeah,
know?
like the puppet master.
Yeah.
He didn't actually kill anyone himself in these two cases, at least.
At least not that we know of from the document.
Right. Yeah.
But he was the one who came up with it all.
So why? Like, what was his motive?
Well, it's this thing he called Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter. What is that?
Yeah, like the Beatles song.
Yeah.
He thought it was about some kind of race war apocalypse, you know?
Oh, what?
Yeah, and he wanted to, like, start it.
No way.
Yeah, like he thought these murders would set it all off.
Okay, so this is where it gets kind of crazy, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, Manson thinks he's going to start this huge E-war.
This is crazy race war.
And then he's going to rule the world.
Yeah, him and his followers.
Wow, so crazy.
It's insane.
It's insane.
But it's like a perfect example of a totally made-up idea leading to real violence.
Yeah, wow.
Scary.
So scary.
So after all this, the trial started in 1970.
Oh, yeah, it was huge E.
Yeah, all over the news.
Everyone was talking about it.
And rightfully so.
What happened?
Well, the convicted Manson and a bunch of his followers,
Murder.
first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder.
Yeah.
And they got the death penalty at first, but then California got rid of the death penalty for a bit.
Oh, right, in 1972.
Yeah, so they all got life in prison instead.
Wow, so justice was served.
In a legal sense, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, there was a much bigger impact, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It's like one of the most famous cases in American history.
Yeah.
It really changed the mood. you
Yeah,
know?
it's like everyone thought the 60s were all peace and love, and then this.
Yeah, it exposed a really dark side.
And it's not over. You know, we still talk about it today.
All the time.
Yeah, books, documentaries, movies.
Like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was great.
Why do you think it's still so big?
Well, I think we're kind of obsessed with trying to understand violence.
Violence that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and cults.
Cults.
It's like, how can people fall for this stuff, you know?
Yeah, and do such horrible things.
Yeah, Manson was so good at manipulation,
Yeah,
you know?
like mind control.
Yeah.
So he was like really dangerous.
Confidence.
So we've covered the murders, the whole helter-skelter thing, the trial, the impact.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot to process.
What do you think is the big takeaway for all of us?
You listening right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it really shows how messed up beliefs can be
Yeah.
and how easily people can be influenced.
Especially by someone like Manson.
Yeah, it's like a warning sign, you know?
Absolutely.
Watch out for that kind of stuff.
Be careful who you trust.
Yeah, for real.
And think for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just blindly follow someone.
Right, and that's basically it.
Yeah, we covered it all.
But it really makes you wonder, you know,
But,
how one guy's crazy ideas led to all this death and violence.
yeah, and why we're still so fascinated by it.
You know, it's dark.
Really dark.
It's important to think about.
Definitely.
So, yeah, that's the Manson family murders.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.